Please start. Okay, sir. Okay, good morning, children. I am Mohammad Mujib, School Assistant English at ZPSS Tirupuram KG of Pairamanda. So in previous class, we discussed the poem Another Woman, which is in 10th class textbook in 3rd unit. And it is written by Mrs. Cynthia Tharkar. So in that poem, the poet picturized the miserable condition of married woman, especially who is tortured in in-laws house. Okay, today I'm going to teach the choreography script. Already you know that in 10th class, in both papers, in paper 1 and paper 2. So in C reading, section C, okay, you know section A, that is reading comprehension, and section B, it is grammar and vocabulary, and section C, it is creative writing. Okay, creative writing. And in paper 1, question number 28 and 29, these two questions are discourses. Okay, discourses. You know, one is major discourse and one is minor discourse. Okay, in major discourse we have choice, but in minor discourse we don't have choice. In paper 2 also, okay, section C in creative writing, there are two discourses. One is major and one is minor. You see in 20 in paper 1, so the major discourses are CID, DSC, and the minor are M and D. So what are just it is for to remember easily. Just I write this here. C means one is, you know, okay, conversation, and I, interview. D, description. Another D, drama. S, story writing. C, choreography. These four discourses. Okay, you will get okay 2 from these 6. Okay, M and D, minor discourse. Coming to the minor discourse, M is message, N is notice, D is diary writing. In the same way, in paper 2, okay, in paper 2, LSRBE, okay, and minor PIP. So letter writing, speech, report, and biography, essay. Okay, minor P, poster, okay, and profile, right? So these are the minor discourses. Okay, in paper 2, these are the major discourses in paper 2. Okay, coming to this one, that is choreography. It is very important, and in opinion, it is the easiest discourse. Students also easily they can write. Okay. So just I have given some brief introduction regarding these discourses. Okay. Coming to this choreography, you know what is choreography? Choreography script. So choreography, it is an art form designing the sequence of actions to the point. Simply we can say that it is a dance form of a poem. Okay. So there are certain steps to write choreography. Right? So first one is name of the poem. Name of the poem. Right? Second one, that is the name of the poet. Name of the poet. Right? And third one is theme. Theme of the poem. And next, theme of each stanza. Each stanza. Or we can say that instances. Instances of the theme. Okay, that these are that. And next, location. Okay, location. Next, characters involved. Characters involved. And the next, last one, that is, okay, I can write here, sequence of actions. Sequence of actions. Okay. So this is the structure. Okay, you please observe here. You don't bother about whether it is clear or not. Okay, because I'll share the slides also. Okay, then you can take screenshots. Just for easy explanation, I write on the board. Okay. First of all, it is every student know that what is the name of the poem. When you read, because some lines are given there, when you read the lines, easily you can recognize, you can find out the name of the poem. You can write the name. For example, the lines are in another woman. In this poem, you can write a poem name here. Another woman, you can write another woman. So here, name of the poet, it is optional. Okay, if you know, if you remember the name of the poet, you can write. Otherwise, just you can skip this subheading. Clear? Suppose you know, you can write Mrs. Imtiaz Tharkar. Imtiaz Tharkar, right? Next, theme of the poem. Generally, students, you confuse regarding this. So whenever just I saw so many students, they have fear regarding this choreography. But in this class, I try to explain you in very easiest manner. I hope after this class, all of you can write a choreography script easily. Okay, so I hope this. Right, theme. So in here, just you can write one or two lines. Okay, theme. Because we have 4 or 5 points in the textbook. You know the themes of all the poems. We're coming to this present poem, Another Woman. What is the theme? So the theme is, it is the harassment of married women. Okay, the harassment of married women in a in-laws in-laws house. Just you can write simply. Okay, the harassment, or you can write the ill treatment of a married woman in in-laws house. You can also write the miserable condition of a married woman in in-laws house in the present society. It should be in one or two lines only. Okay, so don't bother. For example, abandon, you take that point. So what is the theme? Ill treatment of the baby girl. Okay, or you can also write that the gender discrimination. Like that, every poem there is some theme. You can write it in one or two lines. It is also very easy. Okay, and next, coming to the next, the theme of each stanza. The theme of each stanza. So here are, we can also say that instances of the theme. So generally, if you go, you observe, there are different types, but you don't bother, you don't get any confusion. Just here, suppose you go through the poem, easily you can catch one or two lines in each stanza. For example, you see here. So what is, suppose if you divide the poem in four stanzas, so in first stanza, so easily when you go through the stanza, you can easily, okay, write the theme. Okay, right. So for example, you see in stanza one, so the housewife goes to market to buy some vegetables and she minimizes the expenditure thinking the curses of her mother-in-law. Okay, she buys methi and prepares the curry. So you can write stanza one. Okay, stanza you can write like this. Stanza one. You can write this. 2-3 lines only. So coming to stanza two, because here you don't have this space, that's why just morally I'm telling you. So in second stanza, simply if you go through the lines, you can easily catch 2 or 3 sentences. But one thing you remember here, so these sentences must be of your own. You can write your own sentences. Try whatever possible to you. So that in second stanza, stanza two. Okay. Stanza two. So the mother-in-law curses the housewife for spending money on vegetables. Okay. She also curses her parents. Okay. You can write these 2 lines in stanza 2. So coming to stanza 3. Okay. Third stanza. The housewife was very disappointed. Okay. She sits near the stove facing the heat. Okay. And okay, that is okay. It's enough because she didn't even she doesn't see the face of her husband who is helpless. Okay, these 2 or 3 lines you write in a third stanza. Okay, so coming to fourth stanza. Okay, so when you read the fourth stanza easily, you can get 2 or 3 lines. Okay, the housewife wants to get relief from the torture of in-laws. Okay, she thinks that death is only solution. So she suicide herself by burning. Okay, she commits suicide by burning. So you can write these 2 or 3 sentences in a stanza 4. So like this, in theme of each stanza, okay, you can mention our instances of the theme. Okay, you write like stanza 1, stanza 2, stanza 3, stanza 4. Okay, can you understand? Thank you. Next, coming to this. Okay, next location. So location so what are the lines are given? For example, in another woman, there are 3 locations. One is especially market, okay, and third one is house, okay, in the kitchen. So whatever lines are given, suppose if you are asked the complete, the complete poem, the choreography, script of the complete poem, you can mention the 3 locations. One is market, the house, and next the kitchen. So otherwise, suppose in the line, the scene is regarding the market, then you will only market. If the scene, the lines, okay, are related to house, you can write house only. Is it clear? Okay. Next, characters involved. It is also okay, very easy. You know what are the characters? Every student easily can know. The characters first is protagonist, the name, the married woman. Okay, you can write the married woman. Second, okay, mother-in-law. And third, husband. 3 main characters are there. One is mother-in-law, and second, sorry, okay, Mother-in-law second, one is a married woman, and the third husband, husband of the woman, right? These three are main characters. And next are okay, the 4 or 5 people of chorus group. You can write. So these are the characters in the poem, involved in the poem. So the last in there, very important one. Okay, here also you don't confuse. The last one is that is sequence of actions. Actually, students they confuse regarding this. Okay, so what are the sequence of actions? What are the actions take place in the poem? It is very simple. For example, okay, if you want to choreograph the poem, what are the actions take place? Okay, simply you can write okay 4 or 5 sentences regarding this. Okay, let us see here. Right. So the last one is last but not least is also very important. That is a sequence of actions. Sequence of actions. So you can write the actions that takes place. Okay, take place in the poem. For example, first what you write, first one, or you can write star mark like this also. Okay, the housewife. So time also very less. Okay, the housewife goes to market. Goes to market to buy the vegetables. Okay. For example, already you can also write this. The housewife's visit to the market. Because it's a action, the situation. The housewife's visit to market. You can also write. Next, the second one you can write facing the okay curses from her mother-in-law. This is also one action, one of the actions in the poem. Mother-in-law. Facing. So don't think that it is in okay shape of sentence. Just you can write it in the form of phrase. Okay. Facing the curses from her in-law, her mother-in-law. Third one. Okay. Third one. It is preparing methi. It is also action. Okay. Preparing methi curry on the stove. This is also action you can find. Next, okay. Next, husband's indifferent attitude. Husband's
Sir, Mujib sir,
sir.
sorry for the interruption.
Huh?
సార్ బోర్డుని కొద్దిగా క్లీన్ గా వైప్ చేయండి. లెజిబుల్ గా కనపడట్లేదు అది. క్లీన్ చేసినప్పుడు
Okay, I will give screen sharing also, no problem, sir. Time తక్కువ ఉంది కాబట్టి but I am going very speed. Actually, it is taking some time because I have only 5 minutes. I will give screen sharing also. Okay.
Right.
Husband's indifferent attitude towards her wife. You can write. He lost her by throwing kerosene. She commits suicide. So in sequence of action, these actions okay take place. So while you choreograph the poem. Okay. Next, I'll give screen sharing. Also, this is okay. I think you understand. Simply give this one more thing. Okay. I'll give here. For example, suppose some students they are not able to go like this because they face some problems regarding okay theme of the standard. Okay. Sir, screen sharing ఇవ్వండి కొంచెం screen sharing. Hello, sir. Okay, thank you. Okay. So I'll also give some easy tips to the students who are not able to write like this. For example, they simply, so please, students, you see this, the choreography script of another woman. So the theme of the poem, harassment of married women in law's house. This is the structure of a choreography script, title of the poem, name of the poem, theme of the poem. The theme of each stanza are instances of the theme, characters involved, location, sequence of actions. Just we have discussed. Okay, so you also take this first stanza. So simply brief. Theme is here. The housewife goes to market to buy vegetables. She minimizes the expenditure, thinking the curses of her mother-in-law. She buys methi and prepares its curry. In second stanza, the mother-in-law curses the housewife for spending money on vegetables. She also curses for She also curses to her parents for sending her to their house. In third stanza, the housewife was very disappointed and sits miserably at the stove, facing the heat. She didn't see even the face of her husband, knowing that he is helpless. In fourth stanza, the housewife wants to get a relief from the torture in Illa's house. She thinks that death is the only solution. So she commits suicide, burning herself. Next, a sequence of action. A chorus team, enters the stage and sets the location and adds the music to the poem, which creates sad mood. They sing the poem 2 or 3 times to register the tune and rhythm. I have forgot to tell this one. This is also very important point. In sequence of action, you start this sentence only. It is common to all the poems. So you must remember and you must by heart this. The chorus team enters the stage and sets the location. And adds the music to the poem, which create, suppose it is sad mood, you can write sad mood. It is happy mood, you can write happy mood. Whatever according to the poem, you can change the sentence. They sing the poem 2 or 3 times to register the tune and next. These are certain actions take place in the poem. The housewives visit to market to buy vegetables, facing mother-in-law's curses at home, preparing methi curry on the stove, husband's indifferent attitude towards his wife by throwing kerosene, burning himself. So next, the chorus team moves out from the stage with sad mood if it is sad, or it is a happy incident, you can write it is with happy. So now I want to give one more technique here, sir, that is for other students, those who are not able to go right like this. So you please just I have a book also in my hand. For example, if you are not able to write a stanza wise theme, just you can choose 1 or 2 lines from the poem. For example, you see in first line, this morning she bought green methi. Morning, the woman bought methi, like this. Whatever she chooses the freshest bunch. She put it aside. 1 or 2 lines you can choose in each stanza. It is at least you know the name of the poem, you know name of the poet, you know the characters involved, you know the location. So you have some confusion or a little bit difficulty regarding stanza wise theme. There just you can put, you can select 1 or 2 sentences from that particular stanza you can write. Coming to the second stanza, the usual words came out from mother-in-law. Okay, she was disappointed, or okay, she cursed that she has darkened her house, like that. Whatever lines are there, you can write. In last, okay, you can also she crushed as usual at the side of stove. These are the actual lines in the poem, because easily you can write. So in the end, the kerosene was thrown as a brilliant spot. It was the only choice that she had ever known. Whatever lines are there. So it is what we are called some other students, who are slow learners, you can say, that is developed students, so they can go like this also. And coming to sequence of actions, just you can write one or two actions. For example, when you imagine the poem, some actions come to your mind. Okay, woman goes to market. She buys methi. This is so buying methi in the market. That is one action. So cursing mother-in-law. Okay, to the another woman, to the married woman, to daughter-in-law. That is one sentence. Like this, she preparing methi on the stove. It's a very simple. She commits suicide. At least you can write like this. Definitely, you can get at least 7 to 8 marks. So, dear students, okay, I hope all of you understand well, and thank you very much for listening my class patiently. Okay, thank you, sir. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mujib sir.
Okay, okay, madam.
Mm.
లైవ్ ఆపి